Join us right now with the very latest. Utah Republican Senator Mike Lee joins us from the noisy Russell Rotunda. Senator, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good to be with you.
Okay, I know that a whole bunch of new ideas were injected into this thing yesterday. What is the suggestion that you and Senator Marco Rubio have to increase the child tax credit?
Marco Rubio and I would like to end what's called the parent tax penalty, and we want to do that by making the child tax credit, which this bill would take up to $2,000, refundable up to the amount of taxes paid, including payroll taxes. In other words, we think that the child tax credit ought to be refundable up to 15.3% of earnings. This is a benefit that would go to America's moms and dads. It would go only to those who are actually working and paying into the system. It is not a welfare benefit. This is a tax fairness issue. This is something that would help make it easier for America's moms and dads to get by and to keep more of their hard-earned money.
Senator, I read online somebody had suggested that this money would go to people who don't already pay federal taxes, but you're saying this money would essentially refund their payroll tax, right?
Yeah, that's right. The best way to think of this is that it's a payroll tax cut. And again, it doesn't go to anyone who's not working and paying taxes.
All right. Let's talk about the bill in general. And, you know, a lot of people are concerned with your suggestion to increase that to $2,000 because then apparently some have said, well, to pay for it, you're going to have to, rather than having a bottom of 20% for corporate tax rate, maybe you make it 21%, 22%. Is that your idea?
That is one idea. That is an idea we have suggested as to how to pay for it. Look, as President Trump acknowledged to us when he met with the Republican senators the other day, in this bill you've got about 70% of the relief that's going to corporations, about 30% that's going to individuals. And we think that this is one way of making sure individuals get more relief. There are other ways you could pay for it. We're agnostic as to what the pay-fors ought to be. We're not necessarily wedded to this one. We just want to make sure that America's moms and dads get this benefit and that they are relieved from some of this tax burden.
Senator, a lot of people are looking in this morning and they're thinking, you know, they could be on the verge of actually passing this, or they could be on the verge of another disaster like they had with the Affordable Care Act.
No, we're going to pass this. Look, I'm very bullish on this, and I think basically all of my Republican colleagues in the Senate are very bullish. We're going to get this thing passed. We're going to get it to the president's desk, and he's going to sign it.
Are there any holdouts?
Not at this point. We don't have any Republican senators at this point just saying, no, heck no, I'm not going to vote for this. I think everyone in the conference wants to get to yes, and I think we're in a very good position to actually get it passed.
All right. And the voting starts tonight?
Yes, it should start sometime between this afternoon and this evening. And again, Steve, this is a difference. It would make a small difference for the bill. It's a small change in the bill that will make a huge difference, all the difference in the world, to hardworking moms and dads throughout America. We need to get this passed.
Well, Senator, thank you very much for stopping by our program today to explain what your suggestion is, and we'll find out tonight if it's in the bill. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Steve.
All right.